Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. Our studio has never smelled so good, Davey.
Sir.
I'll tell you that much, man.
This is world peace in the studio right now.
This is a heck of a tease, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be rude and eat this on camera. I mean, I want to right now, actually.
So good, you guys.
But I cannot wait till the show is over because I'm going to devour this food.
Devour,
That's
yes.
right.
We might have to skip funny. It's okay.
Yeah, let's end the show as quick as we can. We've got Claudia James Rocabado here with us.
Nice.
Did I do the last name? Did I get it right?
Justice, sir.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes. You guys know how much I really try and get last names right here on this show. So I feel accomplished for the day.
Look at that.
I think I deserve a reward.
Definitely do.
Yeah. Now, they're from the Roost.
Yeah.
New restaurant that popped up in town that everybody is raving about. So very excited to talk to them, figure out what goes into the Roost and what we can expect when we walk through the doors, man. I'm going to be so distracted.
Oh, my goodness.
I really am. This is great. I'm very excited about it. So we'll talk to them in just a couple of minutes. We got your funnies, we got your events, all the stuff you look forward to on the show. And we will start by telling you about our great friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They've been more than just a dealership for many years, since 1949. They're, in fact, a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. They support a lot of local businesses. From what I understand, they are in the Roost a whole lot.
Oh, yeah?
There are folks down there from Bozard Ford Lincoln constantly stopping by the Roost. It's turning into their lunch spot.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. They've got a state-of-the-art service facility out there, 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and you can always enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage while you're there. Proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year many, many times by Dealer Rater. Their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they offer the best in pricing, selection, and service just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. And our friends at the Bailey Group as well. You can be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments, whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth. The Bailey Group is here to guide you every step of the way. They've been doing this a long time, too, since 1954.
Wow.
They have been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community under the leadership of President Mark Bailey. I love it. They have grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind that you deserve. Give them a call, 904-461-1800. Let them do that for you. It is hard to get through these reads with my mouth watering the way that it is.
You're doing great. I know. Man. I'm like, how is he doing this?
This is tough. This is tough. Claudia James, good afternoon. How are y'all doing?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you so much for having us.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank y'all for coming in and bringing some great food with you. I cannot wait to dig into this. So, the Roost, where did this come from? Where did the concept come from? And, you know, what kind of food are you guys delivering out here at the Roost?
So my beautiful wife and I met in the restaurant space.
Okay.
Go as far as that back then, and it was just something that we've always dreamt of doing and opening up. Obviously, her recipes, her grandmother's recipes. She's the brains of the operation. She's back of the house, I'm front of the house, and it's something that we've always wanted to do and dreamt of. And, we just got an opportunity to do it, and we're very fortunate.
It's awesome.
So, Claudia, these are true family recipes, huh?
Yes, I learned how to cook with my grandmother, watching, just like any true Hispanic will tell you that's how they learn how to make any kind of food.
Okay.
And obviously, we didn't want to call it Cuban or Bolivian food. We just wanted to marry all, our recipes, our family recipes with any, influences that we felt inspired by. And that's why we have our version of Peruvian rotisserie chicken. We have our ropa vieja, which is Cuban. And most of the rest of the recipes are my grandmother's. So
Talk about your grandma for a second. Like, what was she like in the kitchen? Like, mine was really like a taskmaster. She was like, Day, you have to do that. Like, she was very aggressive. Was this more of like a hands-on wonderful experience for you? Because I have PTSD right now, Claudia. Clear it
She
up.
was very sweet. I can tell you that she was very methodical in her recipes, and she would tell you, I don't have an amount. Just cook with your heart.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
And
Yeah.
this is what it's supposed to taste like. I cannot tell you to put like 4 teaspoons or 5 teaspoons. I had to come up with that
Yeah, of
because
course.
I wanted
Yeah.
to taste the same, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But she was very sweet, and she would always explain to me things and never yell. And that's one of the things that I enjoy the most about cooking with my grandmother. And I hope she's out there super proud of what we have
She definitely
accomplished.
is.
100%.
I
Yeah,
know it.
absolutely.
So, I mean, let's be honest. Opening a restaurant, that's a big jump. That's not an easy thing to do, right? When did you guys say, okay, you know what? I think this is the time. I think we're ready to do this. What made you take that big leap?
Are you ever ready though?
Yeah.
You're right.
You're really
It's like
never
having
ready.
a baby,
Yeah.
well, which we already actually did at the same time as opening a restaurant.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But
Yes.
we had twins last year.
Oh, wow.
Not just one.
Congratulations,
You had
by
2.
the way. Wow.
Oh yeah.
3
Oh, yeah.
if you count the restaurant.
Yeah, if you count the restaurant, it's 3.
4 if you
Talk
count.
about a full
if
plate.
you count the dog, 4 babies. But, we honestly we're never ready, and he was ready before I was.
Yeah.
I am somebody that likes to plan too much, maybe sometimes in excess.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, we're never going to be ready. And the time is now. And that was last year when we found the space. And he took care of most of the things that I was too afraid of taking care of.
True.
It's somebody needs to take over when you're scared.
Yeah.
And that's him for me. And I was, what if somebody doesn't like my food?
Oh my goodness.
I take everything too personal sometimes because I put a lot of love into what I do. And he's more of the practical approach. He's like, we will learn, pivot, and improve.
Yeah.
And
And we have.
and it's been 2 months, and like I was saying earlier, it feels like 45 years, but it's only been 2 months. And he was the one that pushed me to my limits when I was too scared of just opening the restaurant. And
James, what were those conversations
You
like?
know, I'm so proud of her, of what she's accomplished up until now. Like I said, she's a new mother. She was, getting her master's at the same time.
Wow.
Opening a restaurant at the same time. So I handle operations. I've ever since I've met her, I've always eaten very, very well. And what she makes,
Good for you.
at home on a scale for family is a lot different from scaling it out to the public. So she was very nervous, and I had her send her back to Northern Virginia, DC area from where we moved from. And, she learned from a lot of, executive chefs that I personally worked with in the past. And,
Cool.
gave her that confidence, which I knew was already there. When she came back, she's like, I got this.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
she's a force to be reckoned with, and I'm very proud of her.
So how did the journey in St. Augustine and St. Johns County, how did that evolve with you guys over time?
That is a really cool story as well. So we actually moved from Northern Virginia, DC, almost 3 years ago. Sadly, clearly I wasn't paying attention in history class. I didn't know where St. Augustine was. If you could, point it out on a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my family, my aunts, uncles, they relocated from West Palm.
Okay.
So I came to visit. Next thing you know, we're looking at model homes in a weekend, and I made a split decision to purchase
That's
and
how it
build a home,
Yeah.
and have
People
been
fall in
happy
love with this
ever
place.
since.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And like I said, the people here, the local communities, all the businesses around us have shown us so much love and support. I can't thank them enough. I mean, we never did any marketing or promoting, and it just, spread like wildfire, through
That's awesome.
word of mouth. And it's just been a phenomenal ride up until now. And I appreciate everyone that has come to visit us, give us, feedback, whether it's good or bad. Like we encourage that. We take it,
Sure.
So, what do you think when you guys think of like the customer experience? What is the top? Is it make sure the food is the best it can possibly be? Make sure the customer, like, what is kind of the priorities for you guys at the Roost?
Priorities for us is, one, it's fast casual. People have compared
Okay.
us to Chipotle, to Pollo Tropical, to you name it. I've heard it all. And I'm like, I just
Okay.
take it in. I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not even mad. I'm like,
These are established
Cool.
businesses that know what they're doing, right?
but the idea is the customer has a great family experience. I mean, being new parents, we installed what's
Oh,
it
the
called?
changing
The
table?
changing table.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
we have a
okay.
high chair, but it's a small, fast casual joint. When you walk in, we want you to, you know, have a great experience, but at the same time, have ingredients that are you know, something that she created, right? But anything from, you know, rotisserie chicken to building out bowls. I mean, we have proteins such as ropa vieja, which is a shredded beef.
Oh, so good.
We have mojo pork. We have, you know, shredded rotisserie chicken. And then we have options for sandwiches. Obviously, the Cuban is the most popular one. You know, she's done it right. And thankfully, I get people from Tampa, from Miami. You know, everybody does it differently. And
Of course.
they always give us, like, I always get nervous when they're about to bite into it and they give me the
I don't
thumbs
even
up. And
come
I'm
out of
like,
the kitchen when they
I'm
come.
like, whew.
Like, I don't want to.
If we got their stamp of approval, then I guess we're good. And I'm like, so
Right.
it's a mix. You know, we have fresh pastries, Cuban coffee. Don't get me started on the coffee.
Yeah, we need it. in
Believe it
this
or not,
town.
I've never, before I met my wife and before I met Claudia, I never drank coffee ever.
Oh my goodness, really?
And now she turned me into
Now
a
it's my
coffee
fault.
snob.
Oh, yeah, and it's really different. Like if you get authentic.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Why do you think I'm so amped up right now? I'm like,
It's very strong. I had
Yeah.
like a triple shot cafe con leche before I came here, and it's like pretty late for that.
But it's not
Yeah.
burnt. You know
No.
what I mean? You had that. You taste that fire. In some establishments, it's more of like a burnt bean.
we
This
put
is different.
we put sugar in all of our coffees,
Okay.
and I tell everybody when they walk through the door because it's not something that you're used to here. You
Right.
have to ask for it to be sweetened, and I think the combination between that bean and that brown sugar, and we have a special way of making the sugar when we make the cortado or we make the colada.
Mhm.
So you take the first brew of the coffee and mix it with sugar, and then start like beating it like an egg or mixing it, and then it becomes like this foamy, creamy
Yeah.
sugar. That's what you
Okay.
put in the coffee, and then it creates like a film on top, like a foamy film,
Okay.
and that's what sweetens the coffee, and it's just delicious.
It is because it sort of just melts right down into.
Yeah.
It's not like a whole like sugar.
It's
Stuff.
not
Yeah.
all in the bottom.
It's
yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
awesome.
very, very good.
Oh, it sounds great.
So talk about your menu. Like what's number one? Like what are you guys really selling over there?
Number one right now are definitely the bowls.
Okay.
For lunch, everybody seems to love the bowls. We have two sizes: a small size for somebody that's not too hungry, and then we have the regular size 32-ounce bowl. We have tons of vegetarian customers that come in, and the reason is in Cuba we put meat in all the beans, but here I was like, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So they love coming in, creating their vegetarian bowls with beans. We have chickpeas. We have over 10 different toppings to put in the bowls. And the bowl, number one, definitely. And then the chicken. They love to come in, take the family meals home,
Yes.
and just forget about cooking, especially families that come from baseball practice, soccer practice. Imagine getting off at 7 o'clock and having to get home and cook. That's exactly what we had in mind when we created this. Families that don't want to cook, it's too late. Let's just go grab a family meal and go home
Yeah.
and forget about washing dishes and God, no.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like he was saying, the sandwiches, you know, with a side of fries, a yuca, or even a side salad. Everybody from Bozar, for example, they all come and get their steak sandwiches, the Cuban sandwiches. But the bowls are at the start of the show right now.
That's awesome.
For sure.
Very cool. So what is your personal favorite? It's your family's
Yeah,
kind of
like what-
recipe
yeah.
book. So what is your favorite? What's kind of your linchpin? Like this is what I lean
Definitely ropa vieja.
Yeah.
It's the shredded beef that we make in Cuba in tomato sauce.
on.
So it's a special cut of the meat. When you boil it and shred it, it comes in like strings. It can come out as long as you shred it. It could be
Okay.
this long.
Yeah.
It could be this long, and it's like eating pasta but beef.
Oh,
And
so good.
you cook it in tomato sauce, slow cook it. All of our ingredients are natural ingredients: real garlic, real onions, real peppers,
Love it.
cumin, tons of cumin, and ropa vieja with white rice and fried plantains has got to be my
so
number
good.
one option.
Love it.
always.
James, talk about like to-go orders, like these family packs. I'm assuming I would have to call early to make sure that they're ready for to-go. What's
It
that looking
happens
like?
more than often, to be
Okay.
honest. They give us a call and say, hey, and it could be 12 o'clock, and they're like, we need it ready by 6 because we know you guys close at 6.
Yeah.
we will be tweaking the hours here and there once we figure that out. We're still in the early stages, of course, but online ordering right now, we should be having that set up within the week or two.
Okay.
So there'll be, deliveries from DoorDash and all that good jazz, but you'll be able to visit our website and order online from there. But we welcome phone calls. We get orders all the time. People try to beat the punch and they just come in and grab it and go. And that's the idea. I want folks to, our lunch rush is crazy. It's always busy and then it slows down, but then you have those folks who get out of work and they say, hey, we don't feel like cooking tonight.
Right.
Let me get a couple birds, some sides with that. And
Especially on a Monday night.
we have
I'm over
family
it.
meal packages. Oh yeah. All
This
that
is
good
great,
stuff. Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I love that.
And their sauces. Can't get over the sauces. That's something that that Claudia spends a lot of time on.
I think we fought a lot with the sausage.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to know now. Yeah.
Well, he has this idea of what the sauce was supposed to look like or taste like from back home. There are many, many rotisserie restaurants in Virginia, but I hate being like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I had like my idea of what the sauces were supposed to be like, and I kept coming back. Try this. Like, nope, do it again. He's like, that's not the one. I'm like, okay, fine. I go back and make it again and come back with the sauce and go back. I mean, it was insane up until like, I think a week before we opened that he was like, you know what? This is the bomb. He's like, I don't want to be like anybody else either. I'm like, this is great. I'm like, I told you.
So you had to be consistent.
That's
I
right.
told you, I want to make something that, you're comfortable making, number one, but also that pairs well with the recipe that I invented also for the chicken.
Yeah.
And we finally agreed to it, but it was a ride.
So
The
cool.
sauce, imagine, not the oven or, I don't know.
So,
It was
so
the sauce. It was
can-
perfecting the sauce.
we have 3 different types of sauces for now. We have a yellow pepper sauce, which is like more of a mild aioli, and then the green, which is a spicier one, right? So
Okay.
that rotisserie chicken always comes with the green and the yellow. And I always have to let folks know green spicy, yellow's going to be mild. But then we have bowls, which we top off with a cilantro lime sauce, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has an option, but it's the go-to right now.
What's it like working with your spouse? You got to give us the 411.
I was thinking about, I'm like, he's going to ask me that. And
Yeah, I got to.
It's definitely different. We met working together, but it's different when you run your own business.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some people say you reserve the worst sometimes for your significant other.
Of
We
course.
try not to do that.
Okay.
We snap sometimes because it's a lot of pressure.
Uh-huh.
It
There's
is.
a lot that comes into play, and we're doing this for our children, and we want them to see our work. But working with him, I mean, when he walks through the doors, I'm like, you're here.
Okay.
I can relax now. 'Cause
That's
he's-
amazing.
It's like my safe space.
That's
When
cool.
he's around, I feel safe.
Yeah.
And I feel like we can actually together conquer anything that gets thrown at us. Because he is a specialist in the front of the house. I'm back there. I'm happy back there in the in the back of the house. And I know if something happens, he's there for
That's
me.
beautiful.
I'm very OCD, so like everything's got to be picture perfect. I mean, we have all these wonderful reviews and shout outs about our cleanliness, about the quality of our food. And like, I take a lot of pride in that. And so, she handles, the back, I handle the front. But she actually, this past Saturday, we had a call out, name of the game, right?
Oh,
Call
yeah.
outs happens.
Oh, yeah.
But she grabbed me in the outside in the front, and she goes, she hugged me. She goes, I like working with you. And I was like, oh man, where's this coming from? Like, what do you want?
It's getting too personal. It's getting too comfortable.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Well, that's great. No, I mean that is super important. It really is, and it's amazing to see how well this partnership seems to
So
work.
rare. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Let's
It's
hope we
great.
don't go on Gordon Ramsay's show in 3 years from now.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hope he doesn't come in through. He's like, hey, you, treat her better, you. You know how that goes.
Calls me an idiot sandwich.
I don't know why you two work together. No, this sounds amazing. I can't wait to dig into this food.
Yes, sir.
Where can people follow you guys? Where are you guys located exactly? How can they keep up with all the developments?
On social media, we are on Instagram. Mind you, we wear many hats. I try to keep up with social media as much as I can, but I'm back in the kitchen most of the time. So Instagram is the Roost @the Roost _FL.
Okay.
And then on Facebook, the Roost Rotisserie Chicken and Latin Cuisine. But hopefully we can get to updating more our socials in the next few months.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're located in Westgate Plaza, right off of 16.
Awesome. Very, very cool.
Very cool. Well, thank y'all very much for coming
Aw.
in. I'm so excited for this
hope you liked
business,
the
for you
food.
guys
Thank
to
you.
watch the growth here, and by the smell of this food,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna grow
Got
pretty dang
guava,
quickly.
guava and cheese, and just
Guava and cheese. Say that again, right? That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
something we don't see often.
You
That's
can't
amazing.
you can't start with the pastry though. You have to start with the
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
you gotta
I
go
see
in
you, I
line,
see you.
right?
don't tell them what to do.
Okay. I like it. That's perfect. I might start and finish.
or eat it with the chicken.
So good.
Well, thank y'all
Thank
so
you.
much for
Oh,
coming
so
by.
special.
Absolute
I'm
honor.
very excited.
Thank you very much for
your
having us.
business.
Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
having us. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Keep us posted
for sure.
on all fronts. Whatever you
Yes,
guys need.
Will
Absolutely.
do, will
Anytime you're
do.
hungry, just give us a shout. Bring food over.
Let's go. We did it.
Beautiful.
We did it.
Well, now you just opened a dangerous door. I'm gonna pre-order for the rest of the week.
We didn't even have it in the shop, but we brought you some flan, which she makes.
Oh,
yeah. You
So
forgot about that, huh?
Oh, I love a flan moment.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
I'm
great.
excited. All right, guys, show's over.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for
That's
having
right.
us.
Y'all take care. We'll definitely see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love
Yeah,
it.
thank
Love
you.
it. Thank you.
Ooh, boy.
Yes, sir. That
Dude.
was so good.
I'm not gonna do any unnecessary talking. We're gonna get through these reads.
Let's
we're gonna
go,
get through our
let's go.
stuff, and we're gonna eat.
I'm so excited.
Old Town Trolley. You can sit back and relax as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine's history, culture, and old world charm while you experience unforgettable views aboard their open air trolleys. You're going to enjoy the city's European flavor, the brick line streets. Only flavor I'm thinking about.
I know, me
this
too.
right here. Whew. And the site, such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. 90-minute tour, 22 stops, more than 100 points of interest. This needs to be a stop. Dave,
Let's do it.
put the Roost on the trolley stops.
I love it.
They're the green trains. We love them.
And we love Steve Chapman's All-American Air. We all take air conditioning very seriously in Florida. We're not just fans of being left in a hot and humid situation. When was the last time you had somebody come over and just make sure everything's running efficiently? Well, for 45 years, Steve Chapman's All-American Air have been serving St. Augustine and its surrounding counties, including St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam. Their areas of expertise include warranty and non-warranty service work on all makes and models of AC units. They also have preventative maintenance service agreements, new construction installations, and equipment replacement with high-efficiency systems. Give them a call today. Get on one of those maintenance plans, 904-461-0070.
And Bin 39, been quietly located in the hustle and bustle of downtown St. Augustine since 2016, right there in the courtyard of the St. George Inn. Great people down there. They absolutely love wine. They're actually obsessed with wine. So if you're obsessed with wine as well,
Yes.
you got to go down and check out the best selection of wines St. Johns County has to offer. Over 95 wines on hand for you to sip, sample, and bring home with you if you'd like. They are open from 8 to 8 daily, and lots of live music out there on their patio all the time. Great place to sit and relax and hang out with friends. It is Bin 39 Wine Bar, 4 St. George Street, 904-827-5740. Horoscope time.
Oh, boy.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini on deck. We'll start with Aries. Today, Aries, you'll bravely charge into the day that's as unpredictable as a squirrel on roller skates. You might think you're the hero in your own story, but let's face it, you're really just a sidekick in a universe that doesn't care much. You'll probably spill juice on your last clean shirt. And of
Rude.
course, it'll probably be red juice.
Yeah.
And the toast will definitely land butter side down.
Ooh.
Prepare to be interrupted by barking dogs just when you finally think of something smart to say. Finally, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother trying to fix it. Everything you do seems to make things worse. So sit back and enjoy the chaos. After all, it's not like it can get any more disappointing. Or can it?
God, I don't know. Pretty bad.
Taurus, those stubborn traits of yours reach new heights today. It's like trying to move a mountain with a teaspoon. Useless and a little embarrassing. You'll find yourself losing an argument with an inanimate object and later attempting to convince yourself it was just a fluke. Sorry, Taurus, your attempts to maintain order in this disorderly universe will likely spiral into a comedy of errors. But hey, At least you're consistent in your futile persistence. Grab a snack and embrace the inevitable disappointment. You're going to need the sugar rush to keep up with your own stubbornness. Jeez. Gemini. Gemini, you're buzzing around today like an overstimulated bee at a honey convention.
Ooh, wow.
Unfortunately, every flower you land on is out of nectar, or worse, occupied by grumpy bees with sharper stingers. Your dual nature will have you second-guessing every decision to the point where you'll end up stuck between a rock and a hard place, and both are very uncomfortable to sit on.
Yeah.
You will have to try not to lash out at the next piece of technology that fails you, though yelling at your phone is your guaranteed highlight of your day.
That's a lot of people do.
Yeah. Even if you're misunderstood, remember you probably wouldn't understand yourself either. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Messy.
okay.
Well, I got some events here.
Okay.
In lieu of our reporting on this morning on that AI guy that did the AI lawyer thing.
Right.
Home
Yeah.
Again St. John's clapped back with make plans now to attend the People's Law School of 2025. St. John's Legal Aid offers 1-hour legal classes at St. John's County Public Library. This is in the Southeast Branch on US 1 South. Classes are held Mondays at 4:00 p.m. starting today, April 7th. So rights of a debtor. And then should you ever put someone else's name on your deed is on April 14th. Followed by April 21st, spouse in a nursing home. Do you have to go broke? That's a really good question. So yeah, these are some really good things that are going to be brought up. It's free to attend, so check that out. You can go to Home Again St. John's page to find out some more. That's a great post.
Very cool.
Hey, we're going to talk to them later this week, but this is super cool because I'm excited you get to meet my friend and world-famous principal, Kathy Tucker. But Catalina's Elementary School Celebration is having a community block party. Everybody is invited. This is the 100th year celebration. This school is iconic in this town. It's incredible. I believe it started off as a high school, and then obviously now it's an elementary school. But say the date, Saturday, April 26th, 3 to 6 p.m. Food trucks, games, music, you name it. It's going to be awesome. We're going to talk to them later, like I said. But yeah. Check out Catalina's Elementary School. They're also doing a fundraiser initiative for some school programs.
That's great.
Yeah. And St. Augustine Aquarium. Hop into an adventure this Easter at the St. Augustine Aquarium. Bring the whole family on the egg sighting hunt, where kids can get in free with the purchase of an adult ticket. Find the golden egg for a chance to win an epic grand prize and meet a magical mermaid and a fierce shark. Don't miss out the Under the Sea celebration at St. Augustine Aquarium this Easter.
All right. Cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Not bad. All right.
Panache!
There you go.
All right. They've been living the fabulous life since 1987. I know it's like fifth gear. There it is.
Yeah, right.
And they invite you to join their pamper party. Their mission is simple. They're there to sprinkle joy from head to heart, one guest at a time, from a chic haircut to a soul-soothing massage. Their team is all about pampering you to the max. Shout out to that Rick who went over there and helped them over the weekend with some technical difficulties. Now they're back up and secure. Go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, we've got people who are winning Tinder today. All right.
All right.
Dating season. So here we go. This first lady, about me. Nudes are overrated. Send me a video of you reading out loud so I know you're not freaking dumb.
Oh, well, I still want nudes from you. So,
right. Exactly. So
sorry, not overrated to me.
How about this next lady? You know what? I can't stand. Sorry. Let me reemphasize. You know what? I can't stand.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Aw.
Next up, speaking of Mandy, 24. Disclaimer, I don't have dogs, but don't worry. I'm taking it in stride. Just roll with it, okay? My life was a train wreck, literally. Here's some, oh my goodness. I'll never run away from you, front row parking. That's true. She's got some perks there. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a dream chaser, yeah.
Yikes.
How about John? I got a B+ in human sexuality in college, so let's just say I know my way around poorly scribbled notes. There it is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's, wow.
Clitoris.
That's interesting.
All right.
Hey, Terry, 30. Don't use Colgate. They guarantee whiteness in 14 days. It's been 2 weeks and I'm still Asian. Yeah, that's funny, actually.
That's good.
That's
good.
funny, yeah.
Yep.
Next up, Avila, can't say the last name, Isia. Oh, Avila Sia. If we meet and you don't look like your pictures, you're buying me drinks until you do.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Well, same goes for you.
All right, Nora, 30. I don't date anymore. I just foster men until they find their forever homes. Oh,
No.
that's nice, fostering.
That's cute.
Hey, Anne's got a chance. 85, Scorpio. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. AJ, nothing but a number. Still some juice left in this box. Yeah, Anne. Love it. Get it, girl.
All right.
Next up, 26 dental student not letting grandma out until you swipe right. Wow.
Okay, that's funny.
Jeez,
That's
poor
good.
gran. And finally, Kyle, 25. Try and ghost me now, boo. Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
Ghostbusters.
The best of the pack there.
There you
Jeez.
go.
Walking through a desert.
All right. Well, with that said,
Let's
I'm going
eat.
to walk through a food desert. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.